Week 19 of documenting my business journey until we hit £1 million in revenue. So this week has been pretty brutal. Last week was even more brutal. We lost the business and all of our hopes and dreams that went with it of the business that we were supposed to be buying. We had a completion date and everything, but somehow it's still fallen through. So this week is about moving on and trying to think where we go next. We were trying to buy a business in the automotive space because we have our Affinity Racing brand. It would have tied in really nicely. Some big plans and dreams that go along with that, and we'll see if that's still the case in a few years' time or if we manage to make that happen. Hopefully we do, but right now I've spent far too much time on that business, turned around and seen that Affinity Media, our main business, has fallen on its arse. No other way of saying it, that's the case. And so we now need to think about how we get it back to where it was and where it should be. So this week we've made the pretty difficult decision on where we want to go next and what it is that we do. And to be honest with you, we've done so many different videos for so many different people over the years, and I've always still been, I'll be honest, pretty miserable running the business. When I very first started, I started off because I played drums and was into music and went to go film loads of bands and create videos for bands and performances and theatres and comedy. That was what got me into video. I drifted away from it. We do all sorts of other videos which we still really enjoy. We love working with the NHS. And most importantly, I really enjoyed working with SMEs and small businesses, but just one way or another, we were always kind of left with nothing at the end of it. Now, I'm absolutely not slagging off all of the clients that we've worked with here, but one way or another, we would be pretty much left with nothing. We would do a video for someone, they may or may not come back. We would either do really good results for a lot of clients as well, really good results, really good case studies, and they would think, right, we've got the blueprint, we're going to do it in-house. They would sack it off. Either way, it felt like we were always being left with nothing at the end of it. Now, that might just be, and probably is, just my experience and just the unfortunate turn of events, but it's given me this picture or realization that we don't always have the best business model as a video marketing agency. So going back to everything that I enjoyed and what got me into video, we've actually took a bit of a left field turn, and this week we think, you know what, we're going to do comedy. We're going to do stand-up comedy and theatre productions and do a really good job of premium video production and Netflix style stand-up comedies that are made for the internet. It's given me a lot of excitement now. For the first time in a long time, I'm really excited to try and push that forward. I do think and I do know it's something that we can do really well in. We produced some stand-up comedy specials recently, and just the buzz from that was, I haven't had that buzz for a long time producing videos, and so I feel like I know it's the right track to be on. So we'll see how we get on. I will continue to document it, and I will see you next week.